All right. So we are here at the Modelix Tent here at the Redovan World Championships. I'm with Brenden Bartlett of One Army, and I must say, you brought your boys one of the coolest shirts I've seen here. You know, at the Worlds, there's all these shirts. Everyone, it's a shirt thing. And, you know, I bring one every year that I've been 2 years. But your shirt is really cool. What made you bring a World shirt? What made you think of that?
Definitely just like something to bring a piece of memorabilia, you know, like I've done this most of my life, and it's kind of something my dad instilled in me, you know, like anytime we win like a big event or like a regional championship or something, they keep like that car on the shelf with the body and everything, because he raced when he was growing up, and he just has like little pieces of stuff, like he had his associated jacket from the Worlds when he was younger and just stuff like that.
So your dad's been doing this from way back?
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
He
I
went
don't
to
know the
Worlds.
history of the Bartlett family. I've met you guys a handful of times. I mean, I think very highly of you guys. You guys make beautiful product, and your dad's super cool. So I don't know the full history. That's awesome.
Yeah. So just bring something cool. Mason and them, they were like, oh, do you have any, you know, One Army merch that we could bring or whatever? And I was like, we should definitely make something, you know, for a special occasion like this, and then to come and like wrench for them and stuff. Definitely a big privilege to have that opportunity to come do that for them.
If you don't mind, stand up and turn around real quick. That way we can show everybody what you got. So sick. Is that something that you guys will possibly make like a special edition, sell, or?
I think it was a lot more popular than we had anticipated, so we only had done like a tiny batch of like, I think less than 30 shirts. And I had just given like 3 to each of the boys and Mike and stuff. And so I think we'll try to do another run of them.
Yeah, if I was you, I would.
Yeah.
I would definitely push it and help you guys get rid of whatever you get, because they're beautiful shirts.
Yeah, they're cool.
What's your experience been like? You're here wrenching for Mason Fuller.
Yep.
Dude just made the semi.
I'm over the moon for that. Yeah.
I mean, wow. So we've got a few Americans in the semi: Fee Long, Dakota Finn, Mason Fuller. I mean, we've got really good shots right now. Obviously, we got some dogs in the quarters.
Yep.
Really good chances to get more in the semis. What's your experience been like here in Spain?
It's been really, really good. I think it's been well organized. I think having a second chance to come back has definitely given us like a good opportunity to really show where we could be, because we just race on something like this so infrequently, if not never. So I think to come back a second time is really going to put us on the map here, and we can have a better showing out there for sure.
So, did you come 2 years ago?
No, but I had watched and just, you know, we had worked with the Fullers and Fee and them when they were on the Hot Bodies team, and we had done a lot of early development on that World Spec car to try and help them out. So, is
this your first time out of the country?
Yeah, excluding Mexico, so yeah.
Well, I mean, us
I don't
North
really count that,
Americans, you know, like Canada, Mexico's kind of not going out of the country for us. What do you think of like the culture, the food, the architecture?
It's definitely really different and like cool to experience that. More just like tradition based, like their culture is just based off like tradition more or less, and just like the building style and stuff like that. The scenery honestly looks a lot like Southern California, like the mountainscape and everything like that, but other than that, it's just something totally different to experience.
I know the Fullers are kind of picky eaters. Are you a picky eater?
I am not a picky eater.
Have you indulged in anything or gotten anything different? And have they allowed you to go somewhere?
Not something that's like completely out of left field different. I try to usually get something different, you know, every night we go. Camden and I last night we're like garbage disposals. We could go anywhere and you just put something in front of us and we'll eat it. We're down to try anything. Those guys are definitely more picky eaters.
Oh, and they'll admit it too. That's for sure. They're picky eaters.
Yep.
All right, so let's talk about this racetrack. You've been to quite a few racetracks around the country.
Yep.
What's your take on, obviously, I mean, I would assume you're going to say the facility is amazing.
Oh, yes.
If someone doesn't think this facility is amazing, they're blind or dumb or something.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, you can see the passion that's like behind the facility, and it obviously takes not only a lot of money, but you got to have the passion and like the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into it. I mean, not only from like the pits and the air compressor and cleaning stations, the covered pit area, but then just the infield of the track, the preparation of the track, all of that stuff. The driver's stand, the pit lane is beautiful. It's got turf behind it. I mean, there's not much more you could do to a place like this, honestly.
Yeah. Now, this type of track surface, What do you think of it? What have you guys been searching for stuff, or have you been, your tire program has been on par? And
I think our tires have been there like the whole time. Just from like the first run alone, they had come with just like a normal base setup, and luckily like Caden had gone before Mason, and I was like, dude, what is in your diffs and everything? Just watching Caden's car go around the track, and I was like, we immediately have to just like crank everything. So I think we got Mason on pace really quick, and I think that showed. And then just started, once we had like really pushed the envelope setup wise and did big jumps, we started doing more incremental things. Then yesterday he had opted to run like a set of tires for a third time. That hurt him, I think, in that run, and then tried something different. So we've had a couple scorings on the board that were not as desirable, but he's been on pace the entire weekend, and we've been there lingering easily in the top 20. I mean, we had the 11 yesterday in Q1.
Yep.
So he's been there the whole time, just getting him a car that he could go out there and deliver and do what he needs to do. I think he's done his part every time he's gone on the track.
Yeah.
And just having a car that's easy for him to drive and be able to push in areas that you are able to push, but the track will reach out and bite you. If you get greedy, you can only push it so much.
That is 100% true. All right, so last question for you. I know you're not racing on the track, but from the outside looking in, what is your favorite section of this racetrack?
Ooh, that's a hard one. There's a lot of cool, like, little high-speed sections. I think a good separator is the cement whoops, but I think where you can make up a lot of time is either in the left corner on those switchback turns, or up here in the top right on those areas. Seems to be areas where you can differentiate, like seeing just other drivers on the track with each other. Some are quicker on the right-hand sector of the track, other are quicker on the left-hand sector of the track, and just seeing the different ways that they attack certain parts of the track, where other people are slower on part of the lap but quicker on the other, and their lap times are very similar, but just seeing where on the lap that it balances out.
Yeah.
And they kind of just all meet in the middle.
So which, the left and the right, or the cement, which is your favorite? You're dodging the question.
I kind of did go around that. I think the right side is probably a little more technical, and like as deceiving as those back doubles are, I'd probably say that these switchbacks and then like the back double into the whoops right there is like the one smaller chunk of the track that's actually a lot harder than it looks.
Oh, it's way harder.
And it's like, it's so deceiving because it's like, it just looks like a simple little double downhill, but it's like if you just barely land on the top and you're on the brakes a millisecond too early, you're gonna pancake and just go over the bars or end up weighing the dust. And it's like, if you don't wreck, best case scenario you lose a second and a half. Worst case scenario it's 7 seconds.
Yeah,
and that's just at this level. I mean, you get like 2 little pipe bobbles where you don't even wreck and you lose 5 positions.
Right.
It's so tight. It is so tight on the timing clock.
No, that's for sure. Well, cool, man. I'm so glad you're here. Good luck, dude. You guys got a piece for sure.
Yep.
Go out there and kick some ass. Enjoy your day off tomorrow.
Yeah,
and,
we will.
Yeah, man. Get some rest. Eat some good food. Maybe go to the pool.
Heck yeah.
And we'll see you on Sunday.
Yep. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you. Remember, like, subscribe, join our channel. Love to have you.